Hey guys, so I recently put a poll out there to see what people were feeling about whether it was possible or doable to get into the real estate market as a first-time home buyer in Niagara. There's a lot of doom and gloom out there, and that continued in the poll. Most people thought that it was virtually impossible these days to get into the market. And I have a lot of very sort of negative kind of conversations with people about how they feel about it, and I get it. Real estate has become quite a different beast in the past couple of years, but I do have a few ideas about how people can get into the market. It's not obviously attainable for everyone, but these are a couple things that maybe people didn't quite think about going into thinking about buying into the market for the first time. First of all, the idea of entry-level home has kind of gone to the wayside, but an entry-level home is, in our markets, a condo or a townhouse, and a lot of people go into wanting to buy their first home as a detached property. I don't know where this really changed or if it changed, but a lot of people are against the idea of buying a condo. Now, a condo can be in the form of a townhouse or a condominium apartment style, but either way, there's over 730 available townhomes and condos for sale in Niagara right now, and a good deal of properties of those types are an affordable level, entry level of price, and an entry level for somebody coming in and buying for the first time. And part of that is lifestyle. You get everything taken care of in your condo fees, and these are fees that cover things like your exterior maintenance, your building insurance, even things like utilities. So a lot of things that you would be paying out anyways, but you're paying into a condo corporation for them to take care of it for the whole of the people living in that complex. So really great properties out there that you can buy, and that's a good starting point as well, because say you buy a condo for just under $500,000, something like that, down the road that value is going to gain. And when we saw the COVID gains, we saw townhouses and condos come up almost right alongside semi-detached and detached properties. So they will accrue value because you're getting a level of home that is affordable for people, and investors will buy into them too because they're really easily rentable properties. Once they get in there, those prices go up and you build up some equity, you build up some value, and maybe you can move on to a detached property down the road. So entry-level home, condos and townhouses, think about that. Second idea is co-signing on a mortgage. Co-signing with somebody like a parent to be able to get financing for a mortgage that allows you to buy in a little bit higher than you might afford otherwise is such a good way to get your foot in the door at the very least to start on that investment road. So you have somebody co-sign, and there are options out there, for example, maybe taking a shorter term mortgage so that maybe in a couple of years, once you've built up a bit more of your income and all of that, you could potentially get them off of the title and then fully own that place outright for yourself and keep building that equity independently. So I know that co-signing isn't an option for everybody, but if it is an option for you, really consider it and don't axe out that idea entirely, because if it allows you to get your foot in the door and you can maybe change that path a little bit down the road to be independent in it at that point, then it's worthwhile at least to get into a real estate market, especially one like there is out there right now, where there are lots of more affordable properties, and that will change as we get into a busier market. And the third idea is the idea of the multi-family property, or the multi-owner property. So there are a lot of people that I have coming to me now who are looking to combine households, for example, with their parents. There are people looking to combine households with a friend. So thinking about combining your income and being able to increase that affordability so that your mortgage financing can get up just that little bit higher to afford a property is a great idea if you have people that you can trust to come in with you, or if you have family members that you're happy to come live with you. Say you can get a multi-generational home. There are more and more of those out there these days because people realize they need to combine families and combine incomes to be able to get in the market. And so if you look for a multi-generational home, maybe one that's separated top to bottom between your family and say your parents downstairs or something like that, that's a great way to buy in. And you're also buying a pretty valuable property because a lot of people are looking for a multi-generational home these days. So when you get down the road to the resale, there's more value in there and you might be able to get a good payback or return on your investment. So those are just a couple of the thoughts that I had about trying to get your foot in the door in real estate as a first-time home buyer. Let me know in the comments if you thought that this was useful, or if you're looking for more ideas or more incentive to be able to do it. Gotta brainstorm this stuff because it's not easy out there, I get it, but I really love to be able to see you to start to grow investments for yourself and make a retirement plan for yourself down the road. That's part of why buying into real estate is such a good idea. And if you want to chat options with me personally, check me out on NaomiKnightRealEstate.com. I'm happy to talk with you about getting your foot in the door anytime.